Hi, Debbie Chu here from Chew on Vegan, and welcome back to my kitchen. For today's video, I'm going to show you what I do when I have a lot of things in my fridge that need to be used up. I'm going to make a soup, and I'm going to just throw a lot of different things in there. I have like little amounts of things that aren't really enough to make a meal, but I just don't know what to do with them. They've just been sitting in a jar in my cupboard, so I'm just going to make a soup, kind of a hodgepodge of things, and I think it's going to turn out really good. If you're new to my channel, I'm a plant-based RN and I follow the Starch solution. If you're not familiar with the Starch solution, it's a program that was developed by Dr. John McDougall. It's basically low-fat, high-carb, low-calorie density. I'll leave a link to his book, The Starch Solution, in the description box below. On my channel, you will find whole food plant-based recipes that are also gluten-free, healthy, and delicious. If all that sounds good to you, I hope you would subscribe to my channel and make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video, which is every Tuesday and Saturday. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and check out my Facebook group as well if you feel like you need a little bit more support. All that information will be in the description box below. I also want to mention that I do have a free ebook that you can get. It gives you some more information about plant-based diet and if it's right for you, and you can get that link in the description box below. One more thing, I do have a t-shirt line at my Etsy store, and I'm having a 25% off sale, so that link is in the description box as well. So enough of all that, and let's get started on today's recipe. So even though we're starting summer, I still like to have soup. I like to have soup any time of the year. Doesn't matter if it's spring, summer, fall, whatever. So we're starting with some water, and this is gonna be on the saute feature. Okay, so we'll get that started. And then some of the items, let's scoot this over. This is what I had in my fridge. I have a bunch of celery. I've got these 2 onions that are like on their last leg. I got a carrot. This zucchini also needs to be used up. I've got this bag of mushrooms that I definitely have to cook. And then I just had like small amounts of red lentil, yellow split pea, and quinoa. So we're gonna add that all in there. And then I've got some better than bouillon. I've got the roasted garlic better than bouillon, and I have the veggie bouillon. I'm gonna use both these in here. And of course, garlic and spices. I'm gonna start with my jarred garlic, which to me is the only way to go. About a teaspoon. And I'm gonna also add this whole bag of mushrooms. Oh, and I almost forgot, I've got like a quarter of a box of this chickpea pasta I'm gonna throw in too. So I'm gonna chop up my veggies while this is all sauteing, and then we'll throw it all in. So I've turned the saute feature off, and as you can see, the mushrooms have cooked down a bit and they've released their moisture, so that's gonna be a lot of delicious, good flavor in there from the mushrooms. Then I chopped up my celery, my carrots, my zucchini, my onions. Now I'm gonna throw all this in. Let's see if I can do this without spilling everything. Look at that. And I like to keep the little leaves on the celery, totally edible. Then we're gonna add in our red lentils, our quinoa, our split peas, this pasta. So you're gonna wanna fill this up probably to max level so everything cooks. But I'm gonna give it a stir here. So I'm gonna take this over to the sink and fill it up with water. So I went almost to the max line there. Now we're gonna add some of the bouillon and some spices. I'm gonna use about a teaspoon of each. And then we'll let that cook. And then if we need more, we can add it at the end. I also wanna add some onion powder. And more garlic, my granulated garlic. I'm not measuring. And then of course some red pepper flakes just to make it a little bit spicy. One last stir. I debated whether I should put potatoes in here or not, but I've got quinoa and pasta. I think that might be a little much. We'll soon find out. Get that lid on, make sure it's on seal. And we're gonna do manual for 10 minutes. And then we're gonna do a quick release and we'll be ready to check our soup. Okay, so it just went off. So I'm going to turn it off and do a quick release. Woo! Oh yeah, look at that. Now I like to add in cup and a half of finely chopped spinach or kale. And then I'm gonna check the seasonings. And we'll just let this wilt in here. And then it's time to eat. What an easy, amazing soup this turned out to be. It's very thick with the red lentils and the yellow split pea and the quinoa. The pasta kind of broke down a little bit, but that is okay with me. It looks amazing. Give it a quick taste here. Mmm. Okay. Yeah. Very, very good. One of my better creations, I must say. So it's the best way to clean out your fridge, use stuff that's gonna go bad, you don't waste food, and you get a delicious soup. And I have tons. I mean, enough for lunches next week, some to put in the freezer, some to take to coworkers, so everybody's gonna be happy all around. So I hope you give this one a try. It's good for you, it's good for the animals, and it's good for the planet, and what you put on your plate determines your fate. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. And please check out all the links below for my Instagram, Facebook group, my Etsy store, the ebook, my favorite kitchen products, books, documentaries, makeup, so check it out. Until next time, thank you. This is gonna be on the saute feature. Saute feature, where are you? Right here. Had like small amounts of red lentil, some yellow split pea, and some quinoa. And you can't even freaking see that. Well, hey, that was nice. What is that? Okay, seriously. Seriously. My favorite kitchen product. Get out of here.